It's time for the Addams Family movie reviews. Starting with The Addams Family. At this point in my life, I would love to hang out with the Addams Family. I feel like I get them and they would get me. Eternally obsessed with death and the occult and all things nasty and evil, and yet morally sound and secretly benevolent. Better than most average people if you ask me. Sometimes a family is a goth husband who would do anything for his goth wife, 2 kids who enjoy trying to kill each other, their eccentric uncle, a Frankensteinish butler named Lurch, and a disembodied hand. The Addams are the only rich family that matters. When I say eat the rich, please know that the Addams family are exempt. They will be the sole example of multi-generational wealth who are spared come the revolution. When will they adopt me? I'm sure that my parents secretly adopted me, and my real parents are Gomez and Morticia. Morticia and Gomez are truly relationship goals. Living in a gothic mansion with my goth children and my goth soulmate sounds perfect. Me alone in my room, scarfing down microwaved taquitos. Where's my Gomez? Gomez, fashion icon. I relate to Gomez because I would also die and kill for Morticia Addams. This movie doesn't have much of a plot so much as it has Angelica Huston's bone structure, and that's okay.
Major, spells and hexes. Liberal arts.
I can't explain why, but I relate to Thing. Why does my family always insist that I should dress up as Uncle Fester each Halloween year? Don't talk crap about the Addams family. Gomez is sweet, Morticia is beautiful, Wednesday is inventive, Pugsley is a child, Fester... Grandmama is cool, Lurch is tall, Thing is handy.
What are you, darling? Where's your costume?
This is my costume. I'm a homicidal maniac. They look just like everyone else.
Gothic aesthetic plus dark comedy plus cartoonish surrealism plus iconic characters equals an all-around Halloween win. Big mood, Calpurnia Addams being burned for being a witch and for dancing naked in the town square. Why was that sword fight in the school play better than anything Shakespeare's ever written? The way Wednesday and Pugsley covered the front row of the audience in fake blood gagged them a little bit. All Shakespeare needs to be performed with outlandish blood fountains. Morticia giving Wednesday more ideas and inspos for new ways of killing Pugsley is literally so hilarious. What a loving mother, for real.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll buy a cup if you buy a box of my delicious Girl Scout cookies. Do we have a deal? Are they made from real Girl Scouts?
Why's Cousin Nick kinda... asking for a friend? Petition for Thing to start an ASMR channel, cause I kinda got tingles whenever he was moving around. If my house doesn't look that cool when I'm older, I don't want it. The weakness of this is that there is nothing to see how messed up the Addams are in their world, save for a few brief moments and a bit of the ending. It's all in their house. In my own little house, I'm a hoot and a holler, but when I'm out and about, I'm a stupid idiot.
Poison us, strangle us, break our bones, we will come back for more. And why?
Because we like it.
Feeling seen. I will now have the Addams Family theme stuck in my head forever. This film is definitely creepy and kooky, mysterious and spooky, and altogether ooky. The Addams Family Values.
It's a boy.
It's a girl.
Gomez!
What news? Father, what is it?
It's an Addams.
Exactly, Addams Family. No genders, just goth. How did they go from naming their son Lucifer to Pubert? I just need answers. Some may say Gomez was being dramatic, but how would you have reacted if your baby was a normie? Love that moment when Morticia is reading The Cat in the Hat to her child and just dreading it. Can't wait for that to be me. The baby performed all of his own stunts. I relate so much to this movie. When my brother was born, I asked when we would return him, and later tried to poison him mixing dish soap in his milk. Didn't work. Now we're stuck with a 17-year-old idiot. What a pity. Movie. Baby with a Gomez mustache. My monkey brain? Good point, 4.5 stars. There's nothing better than seeing Wednesday Addams making an anti-colonization speech and then burning up the racist camp. Wednesday Addams canceled Thanksgiving before it was cool.
I am a turkey. Kill me.
Wednesday Addams is such an iconic character, and this was so funny. I'm kinda glad I didn't see this as a kid because I probably would have based my whole personality on her. Me, older than Wednesday Addams. I want to be like Wednesday Addams when I grow up.
Oh, Wednesday's at that very special age when a girl has only one thing on her mind. Boys.
Homicide.
Wednesday's boyfriend screaming at that poster of Michael Jackson is the funniest thing I have seen since this pandemic began. Can we talk about Fester being on the cover of Forbes magazine?
You have enslaved him. You have placed Fester under some strange sexual spell. I respect that.
Someone once told me, "You're just like Joan Cusack from Addams Family Values," and they meant it as a compliment, and I took it as a compliment. Debbie watching the cable television true crime special about herself is perhaps the absolute peak of iconic cinema. The yossification of homicide. One of my favorite things to do during this movie is close my eyes while Joan Cusack is talking and pretend that it's actually Jessie from Toy Story, saying stuff like,
So I killed. So I maimed. So I destroyed one innocent life after another. Aren't I a human being? Don't I yearn and ache and shop? Don't I deserve love and jewelry?
imagine killing your parents because you wanted ballerina Barbie, and they gave you Malibu Barbie. Debbie and Morticia are both girl bosses, but on the completely opposite ends of the scale.
I'm just like any modern woman, trying to have it all. A loving husband, a family. It's just I wish I had more time to seek out the dark forces and join their hellish crusade.
Morticia Addams' eyes being permanently caught in moonlight at all times is so iconic of her. I'm currently looking for someone who will recreate Morticia and Gomez's tango with me. I genuinely don't think I've ever been more attracted to two people in my life. I'm either in a polyamorous relationship with Morticia and Gomez, or I'm dead. There is no other alternative for me. Here is where I would have had reviews of the Addams Family reunion, but unfortunately there were no entertaining ones. So I guess this is the end of the video. I don't really have a choice. But happy Halloween, everyone. Thank you to whoever suggested I do the Addams Family in one of these videos. Thank you for voting in it in my last poll. And of course, just thank you for watching. It's always such a delight to have you here. And I will see you in the next video.